It's like wild. And then, like now he's having a go at me about removing his post. I'm like, I'm not even a mod. I'm not even the mod. I didn't remove your posts. Like, he just doesn't get it. Doesn't get it. Anyway, that's where I am. What are we doing? We're playing Football Manager. We're playing some Football Manager. I mean, maybe I just shouldn't engage, but I'm just like, it's too easy. The R Twitch one. Clearly your Twitch stuff. Oh, yeah, the Football Manager ones at the minute. Yeah, clearly you work at Sports Interactive. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, when you explain, you try to explain something to people and they just don't like it, right? Apparently it's my English and not his. He was saying how he has like conferences and he'd been complimented on his English and stuff. I'm like, yeah, I do conferences in English all the time. No one compliments me on my English, I have to say. I just said his English wasn't great in the posts, which is not. It doesn't make any sense. Guy can't handle it. And then it's just like so weird. I shouldn't get dragged in, but trouble is because it is quite a big like UK worldwide account. I just went and unfollowed them on Insta. I'm like, fuck that. Can't be dealing with these people. I know that's petty, but like as someone who's helped him in the past, I just won't in future. That's it. He burns bridges. I don't need his services, so it's cool. Well, he'd charge for his services anyway, so. All right. Let's get into this match. What is going on with the music? Why is the music gone all chill? What is this? This isn't what I wanted. I mean, I want like, what's this? Oh no, this Ultimate Pop Gaming playlist is full of the N word. I don't want this. I don't really need that in my stream. Give me something else. Here we go. This will do. All right. Nah, I was just trying to be helpful. I mean, maybe I've gone over the line, but I'm just like, how's it going, Harry Poppins? Maybe I've gone over the line, but I was just like, it doesn't make any sense. Like you check the band posts, they don't make sense either. The trouble is, he also only uses the Reddits to advertise his products. It's like, well, great. And the thing he's complaining about is other people use it for legit checks when he quite literally asks for legit checks elsewhere. He's like a non-helpful contributor. Oh well. There's been a few of them the last. I don't know something's gone into people's water. I've seen a few people like getting way too big for their boots and like claiming like they're the best thing to the community since maybe it's not a new thing, right? Like there was a guy trying to demand he takes over the sub the other day. I was like, no, like why? Just because you have knowledge on something doesn't mean you'd be a good moderator. Well, I mean, just because you have knowledge on something doesn't mean you make a good manager, right? Is that Raheem Sterling playing for Burnley? What is this match? Players who could be missing during AFCON for FPL reasons. Sunderland got 9 missing. Yeah, that's like Pompey used to be. Oof. Oh, I didn't spell check, but it's like 1 or 2 spelling mistakes. How many have I got? I've got a few, but that's just typos. But I'm not saying mine's perfect. I'm just saying his is bad. It doesn't make any sense. Yeah, it's probably typos. You think I say he's Spanish? It was Spanish speaking. I think he's Argentina or Brazil or Spain. I think he's Spain. I think he's Brazil actually. Manage about managing people. Yeah, it is about managing people. Football manager. Like, you don't have to be able to play football to be a football manager. It might help. But the best football managers are not the best players. How's it going, DOW? Has the game crashed for you during this save? Don't think so. George, thank you for the likes. So are they playing Raheem Sterling here? What is this? Is this the league? Is this the league? No, Burnley. Sean Dyche is the manager. Wait, where do I check this? Oh, it's there, isn't it? Raheem Sterling. Jaden Anthony. Hannibal Bro. This team should be getting promoted. Zidane is the exception. Yeah, but Zidane... I don't even know if Zidane's the exception, is he? Zidane managed Real Madrid. All right, you still got to do well with him, but... I don't feel like Real Madrid is a... Is Real Madrid a hard managerial job? It probably is hard. But I doubt it's not the hardest. Fabregas, I would say, better. I'm not saying a good... Like, it obviously helps being a good player, but you've also got to be a good manager, right? I think that's the way to put it. Or like, you know, you got to have... Like, having knowledge of something certainly helps you manage it, because you understand the problems that people would face. And you understand, and you might have, you know, ways in which you can rectify them. No, Carlo was good. Like, most of them are, like, you know, competent players, because that would work, right? Yeah, Jurgen Klinsmann. Like, there's plenty of... But, you know, Wayne Rooney is, like, good player, shit manager, right? Like, I think it's more the other way. Just because you're a good player doesn't mean you'd make a good manager. Chunky Funkster, how's it going? Yeah, they're doing well, though, Sunderland. Although they lost yesterday, didn't they? You're the best player football manager, but you're very bad at managing your players in real life. But even in your business leg up, you're like, you must have your managers. Although I have bad managers who don't understand as well. I think the two are somewhat independent. Okay, I think a great manager tends to have understanding of it, but having understanding doesn't make them a great manager. Alone. Oh! How'd that not go in? That's got to be in now, though. Oof. Like, we've all had that kind of manager. Someone who's been promoted and they just don't know. Rooney and Thierry Henry expects everyone to do what he did when he was playing. Who did Thierry Henry manage? Did Henry manage Belgium? He was at Belgium or France, wasn't he? I don't think he managed an actual team. Manage people on proposals. SMEs know how to actually do computer things. Yeah, I mean, that's a good example, right? Being able to, like... I mean, this is something we noticed with Football Manager recently. Like, the video game. Like, so many people who are, like, programmers or whatever think they know how the game itself should have been managed. But those are two separate things. Like, just because you got programming knowledge doesn't mean you know how to manage a game project. He managed under 21 at the Olympics. Montreal. Did he not do well at Montreal? He's get for that chunk of the season about too much of a different form. Yeah, they do. Subject matter experts. SME in England, in UK, is small and medium enterprises. Small and medium enterprises. There's literally the acronym. Yeah. I'm probably guilty of it, for sure. You know, we're all guilty of it. Although I also suffer, like... A lot of people in academia suffer from imposter syndrome. Imposter syndrome's real. I don't have it as much nowadays, to be honest. I used to get it more when I was younger. Because I was quite young. And, like, all my colleagues were older. Now I'm okay, because I have people come to me, ask me questions a lot and stuff. And then I realize, like, when I'm in a classroom and stuff, I realize how much I know. But it's like, at the, you know, is it really me? Yeah. Very smart people also know the limits of the knowledge. Oh, yeah, I think that's absolutely key. I'm not afraid to tell a student when I don't know something. I don't pretend to know. I think when I was younger, I probably would have, like, I wouldn't have pretended to know, but I would have panicked a little bit. I probably would have still said I don't know, but I would have I would have panicked about how it reflects on me. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah. I think a lot of people struggle with that, knowing what they don't know. What? Is there a? Why did he throw the ball like that? Why did he do that? Hashtag hashtag go us, yeah. Ooh. Nick, how's it going? So yeah, this guy who runs. I mean, this is literally this guy. Like, my job isn't football shirts. Some of the things I've taught him as well before, like on other platforms. He doesn't know I'm the same person, but I've had to teach this guy other stuff on other platforms, and it's like some of this is dead simple. This guy runs things. See you later. See you in a bit. You can't know everything. Yeah, I know. You got to always be willing to learn. I mean, that's the good. That's the good hallmark. That's the hallmark of a good academic. Being able to learn more, always being inquisitive and learning more, or a journalist. Pillars should be a good keeper. Oh, what were you saying about? He did all right at Montreal, Thierry Henry. Smashed this Burnley team. This Burnley team looked good as well. Xavi as well. He's not too bad. Right, let's crack one of these open. What's going on with YouTube? Is YouTube going? Oh, it is. Nice. Yeah, I think having the base knowledge can help for sure. Like, I think knowing, because you've got experience you've got experience like being in and around managers and the industry and players and all that stuff. So it would definitely help. All right, let's see. Okay, we got Blackburn next. We got Blackburn, and they're in the middle of takeover talks. I'm going to open a prediction for that match. Prediction open in the Twitch chat for the Blackburn match if you want to jump in. All right, let's see. All right, Davia. We've got Vitek, Bawap, Achapong, Sakamoto, Torsby, Spinazzola, Jason Knight. Jason Knight looks way too good to be. It's his vision that lets him down, really, isn't it? And his composure. Better at adapting, probably, yeah. I think, like, part of me also thinks football's a bit like. I think it's hard. It's hard to. Let's see. Let's think about it. You're basically at the whim of, like, I don't know, 20, 90 matches, give or take. Like, let's say your job performance is based on 20 matches, roughly. What's the average amount of time you could get away with, like, your performance being judged? Like, that's one working week. Okay, everything builds up into those, of course. But it's also a competitive match, right? So it's also head to head. It's like, someone else is. It's not like giving a presentation. When you're giving a presentation, you're not competing against someone else. When you run a business, okay, you might have competitors, but they're not direct competitors. It's not a win-lose scenario. You can have direct competitors and still have a win-win scenario. Whereas in football, you can't. If you win, they lose. Whereas, like, I don't know, Starbucks and Costa Coffee, Like if you're the CEO of one of those companies, although I think Costa's Coca-Cola now, if you're the CEO of one of those companies, like you can still make a profit at Costa even if Starbucks is beating you in the marketplace. So it's very unusual in that regard. Costa never made it over the ocean. I think they're owned by Coca-Cola. Costa Coffee. I'm pretty sure they got bought out recently. It's probably because you got Starbucks everywhere, right? UK. Oh, they're from the UK. I didn't know that. Oh, they are the Costa brothers. Sold to Coca-Cola in 2019 and a deal worth 4.9 billion. I'm surprised you haven't got that in the United States. But then again, we don't have Dasani water in the UK. Well, they tried it. Well, he's on loan. He's on loan basic. Dasani water. They tried to make. They tried to bring it to the UK. Oh my word! The Dasani water debacle is Dasani water. You can taste the bottle. It was worse in the UK. Literally, it was tap water. It was literally tap water. Dasani, yeah, it's not Dasante. Dasante is something else. I think I'm thinking of what am I thinking of? Anyway, Dasani. Yeah, that it was in the UK for a week, and they pulled it from shelves because it was tap water. Everyone got pissed off about it. Because drinking water in the UK is pretty tap water is safe for drinking, pretty much everywhere. Oh. The bottle flavors it. You're convinced? Maybe. There was a big thing about because Only Fools and Horses. Did you watch some Only Fools and Horses leg up? You might have done. In Only Fools and Horses, there's an episode where they just bottle up some tap water, real life Peckham Springs. Yeah, that's it, Peckham Springs. That was it. I mean, that was the problem, right? It was like actually like that episode of Only Fools and Horses, and they were like shown to be scamming people, but then it turned out this is what Coca-Cola was doing with Dasani water in the UK. I think it lasted a week or something. You watched it? Oh, I'm worried about Only Fools and Horses. Dasani Water UK. Let's have a look. There's Coca-Cola withdraws bottled water from the UK. Let's have a look. Yeah, no risk to public health. Oh, there was high levels of bromate in it as well, though. But they weren't a health risk. It's because they were taking it from water, tap water. Council water. Oh, yeah, because they also said it was a highly sophisticated purification process, which was literally like the same process water goes through. Ugh. Some PET bottles aren't recommended to be used due to leaching. Does that mean like it goes into the water? Purification process guy with a net. Yeah, a net and a bit of a gauze and a bit of filtration paper. That'll do it. Just make sure you get the fish out.
Bag of balls.
The fish and the worms. That'll do. Thank you very much for the follow. Where can't I see? Mamage. Thank you very much for the follow. When new followers get a football sticker, they'll show up in a minute. Free protein. That is true. Yeah. Depends what kind of worms. Foden. Nice. Am I on like YouTube and Twitch at the same time? Shay. Yes, I am. I am. So, yeah, Dasani water absolutely failed. They'll never bring that back. I think Coca-Cola might have a water brand in the UK now, but I'm not sure. Water's all about marketing anyway. In the UK, at least. I think when you go overseas, you should drink bottled water or like purified water. Tater tots. Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. They're called, what are they called? Yeah, we do have them. I had them yesterday. What season? Third season, guys. Third season. Hash brown brights. Okay, yeah. Well, most restaurants call them tater tots now because the Americanization of them, and they'll like load them up with stuff like cheese or spices or whatever. Yeah, they're basically hash brown brights or like because they're like mini hash brown. They're like made the same way as hash browns, I guess. I think it depends where you get them from, but they're the same thing. Every hotel tap was we drink tap water here is safe. It's true, but you shouldn't drink it when you're overseas. That's actually bad. Because the tap water is safe for locals. The tap water is not. Well, the tap water would be safe for you if you were there for an extended period of time. But like if you're only there for a week and you drink the tap water, it's gonna have it's gonna be safe. There's not gonna be E. coli in the water or anything, right? But there will be microbes and bacteria in the water that you're not used to. So if you want to spend your week in Sweden on the toilet, then yeah. To be honest, I drink tap water in Sweden. But if you're not used to the water, you still yes, you will. It's about quantities though. So if you have those microbes on washed produce, whatever, then you'll get small amounts of them. Basically, essentially, you don't want to overload your your body can handle 99% of them. Yeah. Your body can handle 99% of them. It's the volume of it. Oh, probably Iceland and the Faroe Islands and stuff. It's safer than anywhere. Well, the only problem is if you end up with stagnant water or stuff. Actually, the Mediterranean's worse for that because they store the water in tanks on their roofs and the water goes stagnant. I think you do that in the United States in some places as well. Non-portable water on tap. Oh, he's hit the bar. Wait, why's my player stopped? Okay, we need to make some subs. What happens if you boil the water first? That'll help. You can boil the water. Generally, you'll be alright. Like, you're not going to get... You're very unlikely to get something that will kill you. But you might just have a day or two. You might just have, like, irregular bowel movements. Let's phrase it that way. Rest stops say do not drink. Yeah, that kind of place for sure. If the water's static, that'll be why, because the water's static, and if it's static, it stagnates. And that causes the problems. Oh, ad break. Sulfury water is the worst. Stinks. Farts and eggs. Fart and egg water. Oh, that's an annoying loss. Did anyone predict? No one predicted me to lose, so you get a refund. You get your monies back. Sulfur smells like gas stations. Really? Does it not smell like eggy petrol stations? Our petrol stations don't smell like that in the UK. Petrol stations have got like a much richer smell. Water in most of the UK is pretty nice, to be fair. It tends to be more localized where there's an issue, and sometimes it's to do with pipes and stuff. Diesel? No, sulfur doesn't smell like that. Not to me, anyway. Sulfur is definitely more a rotten egg smell. An eggy fart smell. Who's my best player? What, right now? Kendry Pyers. We got him in on loan. All right, QPR match is coming up. We'll open up a prediction for that one. We're flying through the match today. Where are we? We're in third, so we're still doing decent. Oh, Blackburn are top. They're doing all right. Where are Burnley? Burnley should not be that low down with that team. I imagine they'll start to pick up at some point. They're gonna. I imagine they'll also sack Sean Dyche if they. I don't have a contract still, by the way. We're still contractless here. Shall I see what this guy said? He's probably replied. What did he say? You insult me without me insulting you. You went on about my English. Weirdo. Apparently I'm just envious. To hide our post. What a weird reply. What a weird reply. I don't think I can reply. I think he's blocked me now. Oh, locked. A mod locked it. You outvoted me. I'm just envious. I couldn't care. I wouldn't want to do his job. It sounds like a pain in the fucking ass. Right, let's see. Postpone match. We have 12 players away on international duty. Yeah, postpone, please. Drink water all across the UK, never off. Yeah, you're only likely to get it off in like... If it's off, it's going to be like... Because it's like you're in a tower block or something, right? Like it'll be something stupid like that. How do you highlight multiple players? Hold shift. You mean like this? Wait, you need to do it on the other screen. This one. Like that. I've always done it that way. I didn't understand when people were saying there was another way. People were like, oh, you can't even highlight multiple players anymore. I was like, can you not? I do it all the time. I was so confused when people said that. Oh, the Pompey goals yesterday was so good, if you haven't seen them. The second and third goal. Never used it that way. You can hold control as well if you want to select individual ones. What save are you doing beyond Ultra? I don't know what save. Have people started their main save or not? Here, let's poll that. How goes it, Liverpool fan? Have you started main save in FM26? GM26, FM26. Oh, I played the basketball management game, by the way. There we go. Let's poll that. Thank you very much for the likes as well, guys. Yeah, I didn't know you could right click and drag. They might add that back in. But I didn't know that was a thing. Oh. Thought we were going to get... Here we go. And by Jason Knight. Nice ball. Wale Ageli. Oh, what a turn. Oh, what's a ball over the top as well. Oh, he's put it over. That would have been a great goal. Sociedad. Honestly, the minute went out of the Champions League. So far off the league, instantly resulted the rest of the season. Oh, that is annoying when you got nothing else to like. Yeah, because you won the league, didn't you? Oh, you didn't win the league. You finished second or third, right? You were quite high up. Thank you for the likes. It's not telling me who's liking that. It's just showing that there is likes. That's weird. I don't know who's doing the likes on TikTok, but thank you. You just show someone pressing the button. How weird. Oh, conceded. Genuinely not you. I don't know. I'm trying to work out TikTok. So TikTok have got a thing on at the minute. If anyone's on TikTok, by the way, do me a favor. Go watch my so wait. It's basically ooh, that's gotta be a goal. Oh, how would you save that? You haven't fallen down a TikTok hole in the moment. Is it unbanned in the US at the minute? So like on TikTok, on my football shirts channel, they've got this thing at the minute where it's like, oh, for Black Friday, post, I don't know, 8 shoppable videos. So basically I have to show things that I've bought on TikTok and get 200 views on them, which I've done on twice, and it hasn't counted either of them. Maybe because it's only just after. You delete after the initial ban. You haven't got it back yet. I don't know what's going on in your country. Like Trump meeting your the New York mayor and getting on with him. You can, but personally you don't. I mean, that's I don't think that's a bad idea, to be fair. Oh, onside, Cinderella Gele. Doge disbanded. What, today? Wasn't it disbanded ages ago, or was it the? Was it? I thought it was disbanded ages ago. Unless you're being sarcastic. Or was it only that Musk left ages ago? Scheduled end and disbanded early. Okay. Having done nothing? having just deleted, like, basically what they did is they opened a folder of projects and pressed Control A and delete and didn't actually check what they were. They were like, what's all these projects? I don't know, delete them. TikTok hearings in the US are both terrifying and the senators, yeah. Are you or have you ever worked for? Are you a citizen of China? I'm from Singapore, sir. Okay, you haven't answered the question. Are you from China? I'm Singaporean. That's like, oh my god, I didn't do the accent very well. You're doing a Cardiff career moment. It got back-to-back promotion. You need a winger to loan at Cardiff. A winger to loan at Cardiff. What, you got back-to-back promotion. You're in the Premier League then, Tom. Try Cinderella Agele. Try this. Or Rio Ngoma. Get Rio Ngoma in on loan from Liverpool if you can. Another one. There's Dortmund's got a player. Leonard Carl. Help pave the way for AOC and others. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, we came like 4th. Worst season you had. That's not bad. It's pretty good going in Spanish leagues. What was the other bit in the US in the TikTok hearing? I don't even know if that was the TikTok hearings. It was one of them, wasn't it? Because there were like the meta ones and stuff as well, right? That was the TikTok one, actually. The Singaporean. Sir, I'm Singaporean. But I'm pretty sure. Oh, I'm pretty sure there was a meta one as well. It was equally as bad. Can they track me with my phone? I didn't even know if that's a real one, but you'd believe me if I told you it was. Oh, no, there was one was like, can TikTok access my Wi-Fi when I'm connected to the internet? That was one of them. Oh my god. Can TikTok access my Wi-Fi? And like, you can see like the person who has to answer that, like thinking like, well, how do I answer this question? Knowing that the other person doesn't understand what that means. We're now learning that TikTok is accessing people's location data and using it to locate other phones. Probably. I imagine they're all doing it. I imagine it's not just TikTok. Oh, he's hit the post. Where is Singapore? Yeah, the Singapore one. If you're on TikTok, you're using Wi-Fi. Yeah, Harry Poppins. That was the. I'm gonna find it. Should we take a quick detour down TikTok congressional hearing lane. TikTok congressional hearing. Was this it? Just want the videos. TikTok is accessing phones even when people turn off location. He was briefed on it, was not able to understand the technology. I think that's it, right? Can I find like a good version of this? No. TikTok congressional hearings Wi-Fi. Oh, yeah. Here you go. You can listen to it. I'll turn it up. Is my camera frozen? It has. Why is my camera frozen? My camera is frozen. This hasn't happened for a while. Yeah. TikTok did that. Is it on the vertical frozen? It is. Why am I frozen? Okay, let's check. Let's check what's going on here. That one? Change what we're using. Oh, come on, don't do this to me right now. Deactivate, we're not showing. Okay, I'm gonna mess up the it's not even showing now. It's not even appearing. Where's it gone? Alright, we'll give it a sec. Turn my music on. Oh, my mic is delayed. I can tell that. TikTok accessed my camera. Well, TikTok is literally accessing my camera right now, so that's not a let's see. Let's see. Reload source. How do you do that? Reload source. Is that a right click thing? I mean, I'm getting rid of the source and like loading it back in. Reload source. Let's see if I can fix this. It's not even showing right now. Deactivate. Activate. How do we fix this? Am I going to have to restart the stream? That would be very annoying. Okay, let's try one more thing. Let's check here. I've ended up drawing this match now as well. Okay, let's see what happens. Hey, I did actually have to, yeah, I've done that. Yes, that is what would normally fix it. Okay, let's load it in here. It's not showing. Okay, let's just try this. Is it back? Wait, what's going on here? Why have I lost all my dock? Game is up. Camera's not, is it? Voice is up. I've also lost my chat though. This is not really okay. I'm gonna stop the. Oh, okay. Let's see. TikTok seems to be on some screen from ages ago. Let's see. Let's see. How do I fix this? That button. That button. Deactivate that. Right, I'm just going to restart everything and I'll be back in a minute. And then we'll just go again. So I'll be back in about 1 minute.